every day, let us always support our veterans and remind them that vets rock. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wong. Thank you. Okay, up next, this is going to be very awesome. U.S. Army veteran Ryan Landry is the owner and founder of Everlasting Veteran, an organization that donates service dogs to the veteran community. Today he is here to talk more about what he does and introduce a couple of canines to their actual owners today. So, Ryan, come on down.
How you doing, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. My name is Ryan Landry, U.S. Army veteran. Joined my mother and Marine Corps veteran and U.S. Army veteran. My stepfather, Russell Young. I come from a long line of military veterans, like many other veterans. So I really sat down with kind of my inner self and said, what does the veteran community need? And purpose and transition are the two big things in the veteran community. Sorry, the bright lights were kind of bothering me. Purpose is one big thing in the veteran community we lose when we get out of the military. And the transition process has not been that great for myself and many other veterans. Now with Everlasting Veteran, I just started back in February. The dog program, I only started a mere 5 months ago. I donated the first one back in July. I donated to a veteran down in North Carolina. And I have 2 more dogs today that are going to go out to 2 more veterans. And I'm proud to announce I have 2 more dogs coming up that I'll have hands-on Monday to go out to 2 more veterans. The purpose behind it is to be able to regain that purpose again, find that companionship, and be able to regain something other than being lost. A lot of times you have that purpose in life with your job, but when everybody's gone and it's just you, you feel lost. Dogs, they have that unconditional love. No matter if you're having a good day, a bad day, that dog's always there with you. These dogs are going to be trained as PSD service dogs. We have 2 veterans here today that are more than deserving, and I am absolutely proud to be standing here to be able to welcome these 2 dogs into this program. And I would like to welcome Kevin Brown. I want to thank him, retired colonel, for helping me get to this point here. Everything that this man has done in the military, outside the military, to get to this point for the veteran community here and across the country, for the veterans here and with Everlasting Veteran. I just want to thank him as we get going and presenting these dogs. We have Kenneth. Kenneth is a U.S. Army veteran. So, funny story, I started the dog program. I talked to my brother-in-law, U.S. Marine Corps veteran, and I said, man, I need to do something more, all right? And he's a breeder as well down in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And he said, man, why don't we start donating dogs? I said, that's awesome, let's start doing that. So he breeds Frenchies and English Bulldogs. And I said, well, I'm going to need different breeds, different needs for veterans. And so I'm like, well, I don't want to pick up a phone and start calling breeders. That seems weird. So I get held over at work. I'm a police officer in Norwich, and I have my chaplain here for support. Thank you, Chuck. So I'm sitting across from the vet clinic Nachabando in Norwich. And the breeder that's here today, she's going for a checkup for one of the dogs that is actually pregnant with puppies right now. Just so happens to pull to my cruiser, and that's how we met. And that's how she has come on with the program and has partnered with Everlasting Veterans to get service dogs out to veterans. And I have Teresa with Bellamy that is going to be presented to Kenneth. Now, these dog bowls, all right, isn't just a dog bowl. I have the apparel and the laser engraving. I take it a step further. All my laser engraving is straight from Nebraska, small veteran-owned company. All right, he overnighted these to make sure that it was part of the event, just for Bellamy and Kenneth, so they have a little keepsake. Willow Street Designs out of Nebraska. Kenneth, this is your new future service dog, Bellamy. Now, the funny thing is, I met this dog 2 months ago, and I said, I'm going to get him a harness. Not realizing that Great Danes grow very, very fast. The next dog that's coming up is also a Great Dane, and she breeds wines as well, which I'm like, oh, this is great. I have another breed of dog, which, veterans needs, whether it's physical, maybe their living conditions. They can't have big dogs. Smaller dogs is better. That's why I partnered with my brother-in-law and formed the program that I have. I put a lot of thought and planning into it, and it's formed to be a great program. All the apparel in which I have, some people have the shirts, the hats. I'm not a big fan of kind of slogans on shirts. I just kind of stand behind my name. Everything goes towards this program. I eat, sleep, and breathe it. I pay 100% of the training. I partner with AKC tier breeders, so they're getting quality dogs, best cared. The dogs that are coming up, the guy that is shipping them up, he is a vet tech of 15 years. I get heart monitor rates, updates, all that kind of stuff. These dogs are super cared for, just like they're part of our family. And I can't be more proud of the team that I'm starting to form in a short 5 months. And I appreciate everybody's support thus far. Now, the next person, Jerry, Marine Corps veteran. Where are you, Jerry? We have Colt. All right, Bellamy is only 6 months old. We have Colt. Now, both Ken and Jerry's, I'm meeting them for the first time today. I make it a point to have other people pick veterans for me. I want to make sure that it's going the most deserving people. I take pride in what I do, and I want to make sure the community feels that. We have Colt here. I'll let Teresa kind of talk a little bit about the different breeds. I know the different colors, but as you can see, he's a 5-month-old, 4-month-old.
He's a 4-month-old chocolate American Canadian.
So, Jerry, this is your new future service dog. So a little bit about the service dog program, because I know you guys are probably wondering, there's many different service dog programs out there, and I put a lot of thought into it and called around to a bunch of different places. I work with U.S. Service Animals. The reason why I do what I do with them is I thought busy schedules, convenience, and everything else. What happens is, once I receive the veterans' information, they're able to do it at the convenience of their home, on their own schedule, and they have one-on-one remote sessions with trainers from U.S. Service Animals, where they don't have to deal with large crowds, they don't have to deal with large groups, and they're able to do it at the convenience of their own home, 100% from Everlasting Veteran. And then that way, they don't have to worry about, I need to be there at this time, I need to be there at this schedule, and then they can just take care of it at their own leisure, and the dog can be certified through U.S. Service Animals. So I'm always open to better options, but I thought that was the best way to do it, and I'm always open to anything. So I do have a booth set up. Please stop by. There are shirts. Everything today is going to be $10 for shirts and hats. It'll tremendously help out with more service dogs, 2 more coming up on Monday. Thank you, guys.
That's awesome. Let me ask you a question, though. Do you have a website or a way if people here want to get more information to find out about what you're doing?
Yes. You can go to everlastingveteran.com. I also do have Everlasting Veteran podcast. It's just Everlasting Veteran. That's the vessel which all veterans are welcome to come on, tell their story, be able to get other messages out, to be able to help other veterans as well. But everlastingveteran.com, all the apparel's up there as well. Donations and all that stuff go to help with the service dogs as well.
Let's give him a round of applause and his team. That is awesome. Thank you. That is absolutely wonderful. I'm going to go off script again. I know we have a couple of state troopers over here.